Welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to go over a couple things today on my truck. I had to make a list so I didn't forget anything, but this is my Ram 2018 Ram 2500 Cummins. It's got the 6.7 turbo diesel. It's got 120,000 miles right at it about now. It's probably going to cross over this weekend. I really love the truck. I've paid it off about a year and a half ago, so it's nice. It's been a great truck so far. We use it to pull our travel trailer, and over the last month or so, a little over a month, we've been doing the camper shell truck bed camping with my son. So it's been a lot of fun. I'm just going to kind of go over a few things, or I guess several things that I've done to the truck. But like I said, this is the 2018 2500 Cummins, and it has, as people say, some weight loss surgery on it too. So it runs great, it pulls awesome. If you guys have any questions on anything, feel free to reach out. First off is I have a Bilstein 2.3 inch level kit and the 5100 series shocks on the front and the back. This is a actual replacement spring and shock. I can tell you that it rides amazing compared to stock. I did just a spacer before on this with the stock shocks, and it rode awful, so I decided to take that off, and I did the Bilstein springs and the 5100 series shocks on the front and the back. So then moving on, I did the Moto Metal MO970 18.9. This is an 18 offset with some 295/70 R18 low E Falcon Wild Peak AT3. So you can kind of see I do have the bigger size fender flares, so it doesn't really stick over, but just maybe a smidge. But if I didn't have the fender flares, they'd stick out probably an inch, maybe an inch and a half. So I like that. Moving on, it's got I do have airbags in it. If you've watched some of my other videos, I've got the Airlift 5000. I'll see if I can show you under here, view with some light down here. Just installs right on the axle. So that one is definitely a must if you're wanting to do some camper travel trailer camping. Definitely helps out the ride quality, and then just helps get some of that weight. And then I had, if you guys noticed in my previous videos, I did have the air compressor in the back here, mounted on the back of the bed, and I decided that we were kind of wasting a bunch of space, so I decided to relocate this. And on the Ram 2500s and 1500s in this, I think a lot of the year models, but I think it started in 09, you have these little underneath your back of your back seat, you've got these little cubbies back here, and it's like a little storage area. You can put drinks if you want. It has a little insert that comes out, but I decided to I just drilled a hole right here in the side, and I mounted everything in there. It's really clean. I just kind of got it organized in there. It's actually quieter, surprisingly, because I have these the 3W mats. I'm sure you guys have seen those. Sorry for my truck being, the inside being dirty, but it's the 3W accessory mats. You probably see them on Facebook and maybe TikTok and stuff. I decided to give them a try. I had the WeatherTech floor liners, and I decided to go with these. So I'm really enjoying them. I've had them for about 3 weeks now. So yeah, that's that. The inside, I do have two 10-inch subs. They're the Alpine Type S subs back here under the back seat. I can't lift that up just now because I've got my son's car seat back there, but I've got those back there. Then moving on, the Alpha Pro Lux headlights, I've got those as well. They're the Alpha Pro Lux Series LED projector headlights. They're very nice. They're bright. It's got the regular beam here, and then it's got the high beam here. It's got a running light, and then the blinker is down at the bottom. It switches off and on whenever you've got your turn signal on. So that's those. They're the blacked out edition as well. And then the fog lights are just the standard fog lights with the LED bulbs in them. So it definitely lights up. And then I've got these little additions here. These are little running lights, and my truck's a Tradesman, but I wired everything in, so it's got factory fog lights. It's got the factory switch. Everything's done to it. It didn't come with fog lights, so I wired everything's factory done. I bought the it's called the Alpha OBD2 tuner that you plug in to your ECM, and you can add fog lights and bed lights and all that kind of stuff. That's a factory option, but not on your truck. So I did that, and so all that runs just like normal. It looks just like it came from the factory. Everything works just normal. So it's got the push. Everything's just like what it would come from the factory. So anytime I do aftermarket stuff like that, I try to do factory as much as I can, just to make it look just like it would come that way. I'll show you what the lights look like real quick. So I actually also did the kit that turns your factory mirrors on as a running light. So with the top, like how that is, and then down here at the bottom you can kind of see the headlights and the fog lights and the running lights at the bottom. So they do put out some really nice light, but that's the running lights on the mirrors. They still do the sequential blinkers and everything as well. Let me show you what the blinkers look like engaged, so you can kind of get an idea. But those Alpha Lux are very expensive, but they're super nice, so they're kind of worth the money, in my opinion. So there's the and then you can see the mirrors still have the blinkers on them. So anyways, that's kind of the lighting. And then with mine being a Tradesman, it just had like the halogen tail lights. So I bought the sport tail lights and put those on the back. So I also have the Ranch Hand Summit front bumper and the Ranch Hand Sport rear bumper. So you can kind of see those when I was showing you the lights, but that's just kind of shows you what it looks like. It's got the opening for the tow hooks. You got some openings down here that you could probably add maybe some LEDs, lights or something if you wanted to. But that's the Ranch Hand Summit front bumper, and then this is the Ranch Hand Sport bumper. It's got the black's got steps right there. It's got the license plate lights, your backup lights, and then the sensors for the backup. So that's just kind of what that looks like. And then moving on, let's see, I did add the factory LED bed lights as well, but all I did was a plug and play. Let me turn my lights on for that as well so you can see. But that was all done by just wiring it in to the factory plugs like I was telling you guys, and using that Alpha OBD2 tuner, and it gave me the lights like that on both sides. And all you had to do was just go in there, wire it in, find it on your Alpha OBD2 scanner, and then you just select activate yes, and then boom, you got it. I should have told you this when I was talking about the wheels, but I did do the power stop drilled and slotted rotors with the ceramic pads. I do have the SMB cold air intake on the truck. I don't know if it really does a lot. It does make the turbo sound nice. It spools up, sounds good. So, and I have the cotton filter that you can just replace instead of the cleanable one. I just find it, I'd rather just replace it than have to clean it. So, then I've also got the Stampede visors, the stick-on visors here. I just kind of like them because you can crack the windows when it's raining. I think it just kind of adds a little flair to the truck. The camper shell that I have is the ARECX. I got it white because I found a really good deal on it. But if you watched one of my short videos, I referenced the guy that did this liquid vinyl wrap on it. It's really held up nice. I've had it for probably close to a month now, 3 weeks to a month. And I've really enjoyed it. This is a satin black, and the guy says J Custom Auto, and he's done lots of vehicles since then. So I'm very, very pleased with how it came out and how no issues have come about so far. So I've really enjoyed that. I have the Infab Nerf bars on the bottom, the front to back, or from the front to bed. They are the gloss finish. And then these, I forgot these also. I was talking about these. These are the Bushwhacker, the Extendiflares without the rivets or screws in them. They're just the smooth, and this is non-painted. I kind of like keeping them this flat color because it goes really well with my door handles and the black on my truck, and kind of like my top cover or camper shell. All right, so it's also, it has a bed rug in the back. It's only the partial bed rug that covers the tailgate and goes over the top of the bed. I am going to invest in the full bed rug eventually, but I won't show you that today because I redid that bed I was telling you guys in my last short video. So I'm gonna kind of hold that surprise until we go camping this weekend, and then when I post the new video, you'll be able to see the bed rug and the new bed. And I've kind of got it loaded down with some stuff now, so you guys can see that in the next video on the bed rug. But that's pretty much it. It does have the tow mirrors. I'm the kind of guy that likes to keep the tow mirrors out. I know there's lots of people that give people crap about it, but I like those because I could see my travel trailer better and just see around my truck. I've also got this little billet antenna. Forgot who it's made by. Alpha Defense Company is what it's made by, or who it's made by, and it's just like the camo with the silver tip on the top. So I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I'm forgetting. I'm sure there is, but like I said, this is a tradesman model, and I've got it, I guess, coming up on 4 years ago, and before the crazy prices of diesels went up during COVID and after. So I got a pretty good deal on it. Like I said, it's a base model, but I've added everything I can think of to make it more, of a nicer model. I've also added the little closing glove box for the dash. It didn't come with that. I added the little lights for the interiors up to the front. I added the 8.4 inch touchscreen with Apple and Android CarPlay, and I added the dash mat cover just to protect the dash a little bit. But if there's anything that you guys see or have any questions about, please feel free to reach out. There's a lot of stuff on here, so I'm probably not going to attach it to the video, but if you guys have any questions or got anything like that, let me know. Like I said, this is a really good truck. I haven't had really any issues, knock on wood, with it yet. So it's coming up on 120, but I really have enjoyed it. It pulls the travel trailer awesome. And but yeah, I just kind of wanted to do a video to show you everything that I've done to it. So Yeah, if you guys like the video, please like, subscribe, follow along, share. But yeah, that's my 2018 Ram 2500 Cummins. So let me know what you guys think, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'll be posting another video this weekend after we go camping for a 2-day trip with my son. So just wanted to share this with you guys. Thanks for watching.